that, but we did see some people driving through, I imagine just to see if their homes were still there or to check on their neighbors' homes. And that is really the question that everyone is asking right now. And it's unfortunate because we may not have those answers until tomorrow. We may not fully understand this total destruction until tomorrow when the sun rises and things start to hopefully settle down here. But we know that this fire is at least 3,000 acres. That's what it's burned. And we did confirm with the sheriff's office, as you mentioned in the top of the show, around 8 o'clock, they did confirm that at least one person has been killed. They didn't say obviously exactly who. They're not identifying that person or saying where the body was found, but only that it was in this evacuation zone. Mark and Whitney.
Kyle, thank you very much. When the Gray Fire took off, officials quickly designated Cheney High School as an evacuation center. But as the flames continued to push toward town, they decided that high school was still too close for comfort.
Yeah, late this evening, they made the call to evacuate that evacuation center and move all of those people, this time to Spokane Falls Community College. KREM 2's Amanda Rowley has more now on why they made that decision.
By late this afternoon, about 100 people checked in here at this evacuation center at Cheney High School. But as the evacuation levels increased here in the Cheney area, the American Red Cross decided to relocate everyone here and set up shop with a new evacuation center at the Spokane Falls Community College. In the shadow of the widespread smoke coming from Medical Lake, wildfire evacuees made their way to safety here at Cheney High School. A young man evacuated his grandmother from Medical Lake. They only had time to grab her medication, cat, and the clothes on her back. This Medical Lake family is taking their first deep breath here after narrowly escaping the wildfire that raced toward their home.
And you could hear things behind us just blowing up.
Sandy Hastings is also counting her blessings. She and her husband evacuated from their home, hoping they'd return to it soon. But when they arrived at Cheney High School, they got an alert from their security camera. The camera is mounted on the home of Sandy's father. That's their RV parked next door. Her heart sunk when she saw the flames inch closer and closer to her home.
I don't know where we are. You know, if it's burned down, if our RV is gone because of all the notices saying that everything's not working.
The flames come up and the video stops abruptly.
I think it burned up.
Just hours later, the Red Cross decided to relocate the center to get further from harm's way.
We don't want to open an evacuation center or a shelter in a location that would be at a level 2 evacuation.
Evacuees filled about a dozen buses and left for their next moment to take a deep breath. As this wildfire situation develops, the Red Cross told me that they are in close communication with Spokane County Emergency Management, and they are relaying any updates they can to the evacuees regularly. Reporting in Cheney, Amanda Rowley, KREM 2 News.
Well, in times of crisis, the Red Cross responds. With the uncertainty of the fire pattern, again, the Red Cross moved the shelter from Cheney High School to Spokane Falls Community College.
Spokane Transit then quickly mobilized to help transport those evacuees, most of whom fled their homes with just a few of their most important belongings. Many of the evacuees have pets as well, so the nonprofits are also working to support those needs. The Red Cross is trained to respond, but watching people struggle has been emotional.
There's a lot of people in there that you can tell this wasn't what they were expecting to have happen today. They've got their pets with them. They're looking to make sure that they're safe, as well as not knowing what's going to happen to their houses, their homes.
The Red Cross says it will help shelter people while they're at their most vulnerable. Again, the shelter was originally at Cheney High School, but was forced to move when the fire became erratic.
Fire and law enforcement agencies from all across the county then poured into Medical Lake this evening.
The Spokane County Sheriff's Office helicopter Air 1 flew into action to help get people out of danger.
Those Air 1 crews were actually helping evacuate people who were trapped by the flames in Medical Lake just a few hours ago. They also shared some pretty remarkable images of the fire from above. And these fires are forcing major roads to close as well, and that includes I-90.
Yeah, right now it is closed in both directions at US 2 from 4 Lakes, which means you can't take the exit to the airport, and is closed all the way to Tyler. State Route 904 is also partially closed. So take a look at this map from WashDOT showing the closures. State Route 904 is closed from just outside of Cheney up to 4 Lakes. A detour is in place from State Route 904 onto Cheney Spokane Road and then to US 195.
And these conditions are quickly changing. There could be even more road closures tonight and tomorrow, so we'll make sure to bring you updates just as soon as we have them.